Yes, sir. We are back. It's Monday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and this is the Paternity Podcast with your boy Jamel Herring and your boy Norbs. Jamel in camp, still showing enough time to come on the show and poly and give his opinions. Richardson Hitchins allegedly being blackballed by promoters. Some people saying it's cap. Some people reporting it as it is real. Virgil Ortiz, Boots Ennis. What the hell is going on with that? Many stories going out. Managers are talking, Oscars talking. There's just a lot of back and forth. And the knockout heard around the world, Sabril Matias, a.k.a. Mr. Osterine, gets knocked out by Dalton Smith. We're going to get into all of that right after this. My guy was good, my guy.
Everything's good. Everything's good. Another day.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, son. Puerto Rico is mad right now, bro. Like I called my dad right after the fight, and this is crazy thing. I didn't actually see the fight. I was watching the playoffs and we're talking, of course, about Sabrina Matias versus Dalton Smith, and everybody pretty much had it as an afterthought that Sabril would retain his belt and probably win in impressive fashion by knockout, and all of a sudden, that's not what happened. 5th round knockout, I think, if I'm not mistaken, by Dalton Smith in emphatic fashion. In fact, I'll play it for y'all right now.
Look at that solid jab. Again. Right hand again. Sabril Matias is wobbled and he says, come on. Down he goes. 4, 5, 6, 7. Matias is all over the place. And that is it. Dalton Smith.
Oh man, that was crazy. And again, guys, I didn't see it because I was not paying $58 to see this card. Jamel, what the fuck happened? What did you think happened? Did you think he stopped it prematurely? What was your thoughts on that?
Some may say, but again, it's crazy because I was just saying before the stoppage, his style in terms of boxing longevity, it won't go far because he takes a lot of punishment just to get one, you know what I'm saying, just to get a shot. You know what I'm saying? He takes a lot just to get one. Like you say, take something to get one, some type of shit. So like it was just gonna catch up with him, man, like his durability. And plus people feel like after the whole Austrian thing, you know what I'm saying, he had nothing in the system anymore, as they say, or as they believe. And it is, but like I said, I think I was talking the other day. Usually when people get caught up on some stories or some performance enhancing type bullshit, their next fight they always look like shit. Look at the history, bro. The next fight they always look like shit.
Yeah, I mean, shit, I hate to say it, but yeah, you're not lying. I mean, he got bagged for a month ago, or something like that, right? For Australian, and it got swept under the rug pretty much. And this is somebody who actually killed somebody in the ring, and for some odd reason, it's not being investigated or nothing. Like it's crazy.
I think that's it, bro. I think that's it. Honestly, I think that's it, bro. Like you don't have any major people behind him. I really believe that's it, man. I don't think we'll see him for quite some time. If we do, he'll just be coming in as an opponent. Be real with you, bro. He was already like I said, he was already didn't have the big backing like you've seen other great Puerto Rican stars. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know that, Norm. I was like, come on, bro. Like he didn't have that same type of like a huge phenomenal backing like you see with other Puerto Rican fighters that could really fight their ass off. As it is, then once the whole drug cheat allegation came about, people started really straying away from him. Man, remember at one point in time, Eddie Hearn was promoting him. Eddie Hearn was so happy that he lost mother to get away from all that bullshit.
Ironically, he is the more popular of all of the Puerto Rican fighters that are coming up. So Puerto Rico did take a hit in this fight, but I'm with you. I mean, in a stacked division at 140, it would behoove you to have a Puerto Rican champion just to bring the camaraderie in and all of that. But yeah, I mean, 140 is what it is, and now Dalton Smith is possibly looking for a unification or a big money fight coming up. So, I mean, I was shocked. My dad was shocked. Puerto Rico was shocked.
I already know your dad was high. I already know he was high. I already know it.
Man, like a lot of people were shocked, bro. Like it was just like, bro, when I tell you Puerto Ricans love Sabril Matias, they love Sabril. I happen to be one of those guys that does not like Sabril Matias like that. I always felt like he was very one-dimensional, straightforward fighter. You know, any boxer would beat him, and this one he just took that shot that put his ass out, and you know, it was crazy. I mean, I was I shocked, yeah, but not. I wasn't super duper surprised, but yeah, man, that's rough. You think it's over for him? You think that's it? You think Sabril Matias is now a stepping stone?
Yeah, man. You know, like I said, I liked him and all, but again, I mean, just look at the fact that he had to go pay per view. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't. He may have been big here, but he wasn't bringing in, like I said, a new audience. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, like I said, for the networks, like they had some generic guys pay per view.
Yeah, he wasn't a big draw like that.
You know what I'm saying? Boxing and professional boxing is business. It's all business first.
You ain't lying, brother. You ain't lying. Oh, by the way, I forgot to turn on one of my lights. But yeah, you definitely ain't lying about that. Damn, I can't believe Sabril got took out like that, though, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. It's been a long weekend. A lot of people are tuned into the playoffs right now. The Steelers are playing the Houston Texans, so I'm expecting the hardcores to be in here right now. Devin Haney's been doing a lot of chirping online. He's been chirping, man. Recently saying he was calling out Richardson Hitchins.
I mean, you gotta be clear, man. They both. I don't know who started what last night, but I was saying, yo, like, yo, there they go again.
Haney speaks what he speaks, man. He said he took a shot at Sabril Matias, called him a cheater. Cheaters shouldn't win, which we all know what he went through in regards to Ryan Garcia. So he was definitely in there chirping. My man sends me a tweet. The Zone has not renewed GBP deal. Their FEO, my understanding is that Golden Boy Promotion, their contract with the Zone is up and has not yet been formally renewed. Part of the pressure of the Zone is up and not yet been formally renewed. Part of the pressure to get the renewal is to deliver Jerron Boots and his Virgil Ortiz.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, since we're there, let's get to this Virgil Ortiz situation. So there's been a lot of chatter about this, none really from the fighters. Boots and Virgil. Virgil did come on the show and basically said he would do the fight. At first, he said he would have took Errol Spence. People critiqued him. Then he said, "Let's make the Boots fight happen." And then all of a sudden, we're hearing rumors of the management and promoter having issues with Rick and Golden Boy. And then it's just been wild. Turkey's not behind it. So now where's the money coming from? I mean, what have you been hearing in regards to why Turkey actually didn't get behind this fight?
I didn't hear anything in terms of that. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say anything that, hear nothing in terms of why, you know what I'm saying? We just all know the same story that he's just not a part of it. And that's the money that they were asking for at first is not, you know what I'm saying, is not reasonable. And on top of that, and then you see, you know what I'm saying, Eddie and you see now they go back to the original methods of terms of making a fight. You see both promoters are basically, arguing about percentages now. You know what I mean? So like I think it's a 50-50. I can agree with the winner gets 5% like that, but like seems like Oscar's won 60-40 and yada yada. Eddie's like, listen, we already came to an agreement before, like so. I don't know, man. It's a lot to dissect in that area, bro.
So this is what our Virgil Ortiz manager had to say. This is my man Rick said. Make no mistake, Virgil Ortiz stands ready to fight Boots Ennis before anyone. he said yes twice prior and yes this time, but an offer less than the prior 2 times he said yes to just means the powers that be don't want the fight. Ignorance is bliss. You can underprice a fight also if you don't want it. So basically, he's saying they got a lesser offer now than they did before. Wow. So what network? I mean, clearly Dazn is the one that's to renew the Golden Boy deal, right? Um, I mean, shit. So he's putting it on the promoters at this point. What do you think?
I don't know, man. Like, yeah, like Rick gonna speak his mind. I know, like I said, I've known Rick for damn near 15 years. So Rick is always, saying, gonna speak his mind. But it's just sad when the crazy had like when I mean I get his business, but like when the business is definitely not even like no one's budget and it's preventing, good fights from happening.
Yeah. My man Jay Will in the building. Yeah, I mean, this is a fight that every fan wants to see.
Right.
Alongside Shakur, Tio, Inoue versus Bam, Benavidez versus Canelo. All those fights are fights that are high-profile fights that people want to see. And Boots Ennis and Virgil Ortiz happens to fit that bill. That's why I'm extremely shocked to see that Turkey Al-Asik was not behind it. And to me, that's really, I mean, I think that's something that we all need to kind of investigate. Why has Turkey not involved himself? I'm sorry about that. I know Zuffa is launching their first card January 23rd. So I'm kind of confused at the timing of everything right now. But my man L in the building. L was good. L in the building. But I don't know, man. Hopefully this fight gets done. I'm kind
of over it, bro. I'm over it.
Really?
Bro, it's like no one's budging.
You know what's crazy?
And then like I say, last Thursday, Oscar came out talking about the fight doesn't need to happen now. So come on, bro. Like he said, Virgil got options. That says all you need to know.
I think they both have options, to be honest with you.
Of course, Eddie got options up, but that's the fight people want to see, and it's like they holding that hostage. You know what I'm saying, to be going for tit for tat.
Yeah, I think they both have. We have a caller. Hold on one second, Jess. I feel like they definitely both have options. They're both the biggest names at 154, and neither of them have a belt. You got Fedor with a belt. You got Bachram with the belt. I forgot the other 2 guys, but they don't. And it would be, if they both got straps, it would possibly be a bigger fight. But nonetheless, people want to see it. But let's get to this caller real quick. Caller, what you think about this Virgil Ortiz and Jaron Boots Ennis fight being held up by politics? What's up?
What's up, fellas? This is Jesse. Yo, Jamel, good luck on the bare knuckle fight, man. I'm gonna look forward to that.
Thank you.
So Ortiz, man, I don't think that honestly, like, even the interview you guys did with him, I kind of felt like he didn't want to say yes to that fight, and you guys kind of like put him on the spot there, because I don't think Ortiz is ready for Boots, to be completely honest.
Really?
I would rather see, at this point, because you're going to feed him to the wolves, man. Like, Ortiz cannot compete with Boots right now. I think he needs like 2 more fights. I would rather see Ortiz versus Fundora get a title, and then maybe Ortiz versus somebody else before Boots. I don't think Ortiz is ready for Boots. That's my opinion. I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
I think
I'm cool with that fight. Everybody thought it was crazy, but I'm actually cool with that fight. At least get him a title. Finally get a title around his waist. But again, that's why I was telling just like Norms. Like I'm really at this point. I'm over it. Like, like there's a lot of other good fights happening. Shit, how the fuck we get Keyshawn back in the ring? You know what I'm saying? In a big fight before, you know what I'm saying, we even got those 2 to even agree. Not only making a fight, but getting a date. We ain't get nothing from them,
Yeah. Do I think Virgil's ready for Boots? I think he is.
I think he is. But I
definitely think he is.
I'm just over it.
I think Virgil has faced a tad bit better competition, in my opinion, to be honest, as opposed to Boots. I don't think Boots has been pressured the way Virgil can pressure him, but also Boots, Virgil hasn't seen anything like Boots. So I think it's an interesting fight. I mean, we all want to see it. They're both very well. I think Virgil's younger, but I don't know. I definitely want to see it, man. I mean, I don't know, but to say he's not ready, I don't know.
If it happens, I'm happy. I'm happy for it, but again, I'm not going to hold my breath at this point. You know what I'm saying? If it happens, it'll be a good fight. But if it does, I'm not holding my breath.
Rick,
I got one question too for. Oh, my bad.
No, you got it. Shoot.
What you call it? So with shout out to Dazn Smith. Hell of a knockout Saturday. Too bad it was on a pay-per-view because that fight shouldn't be nowhere near a pay-per-view, but it is what it is. But I saw it on YouTube. It was a great fight. Great knockout. And I'm Puerto Rican, and I've been told most of this for a while though, but I think like Puerto Rican boxers on their last leg now, and I like really we don't have nobody. It's Zayas, but Zayas, I wouldn't put him in there with a Boots or an Ortiz because I don't think he's on the same skill as them. Do you think that they Puerto Rican boxers days are numbered, Jamal?
No, never. It may like I said again, shout out to Puerto Rico, man. They like, come on, we all know at times Puerto Rico may hit a snag, you know what I'm saying? But it's never just like same thing with how, like, if you look at it from a different perspective of boxing in America, like, they always say that, this, that, and third, and then you'll have somebody that rises to the occasion and takes on the mantle. Same thing goes with Puerto Rican and Puerto Rican fighter, and Puerto Rican fighters. It may hit a snag, it may be slow, but it's always fucking talent out there. Shit. When I was competing to get to my spot in the Olympics, I qualified, but I lost to a good Puerto Rican fighter in the semis out in Brazil at the Continental tournament. And that was a time at that point in time too. That's when I also met Felix Badeo. Now we know the story behind that, but again, he was another one that was basically being set up and groomed, even though he had a few hiccups in his own pro career. But again, they always, like, Puerto Rico is always going to manage to find that somebody to stand out, and rise to the occasion. So it is what it is. It just happens. Even the UK goes up and down through. I mean, now they finally got 5 world champions, but again, at one point in time, the UK used to be stacked with world champions. So it is, but that's just how boxing is.
I mean,
yeah,
we haven't had a star since Miguel Cotto.
Matter of fact, because you all but another point, Mexico. Canelo's pretty much like out the door. Mexico's gonna be in the same boat. Like, they're gonna have to find somebody. They have
Benavidez. Mexico has Benavidez.
Yeah, but
you see how they treat him. They're like, oh, he's not full 100%. But y'all know how it go, man. Again, like, and they're gonna want that traditional Mexican star coming from Mexico. You know what I'm saying, to take on the mantle of the next big Mexican fighter.
You think about it, Bam is from here. Bam is from here. Ryan's from here. They're Mexican, but they're born in the States. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Puerto Rico, it's tough because Puerto Rico really loves boxing, and for some odd reason, we haven't had the star. We've had a lot of decent fighters, but not a superstar. I mean, I know we got Collazo, who's on the pound for pound list, but he's at a really lightweight. But I feel like when it comes to Puerto Ricans, it's really from 130 to about 147. And who do we have? I mean, Shakur's Puerto Rican, but he's half, right? So I mean, that's probably been the most popular divisions to have Puerto Rican fighters, in my opinion. But it just seems we have not. We've been missing, and now Xander's the one they're pushing, and I've been very skeptical of how I view Xander Zayas. So I mean, I don't know, man. It's a sad day.
And what I think people don't notice too is how small Puerto Rico is. Like, you could do the island in like 4 hours from one outlet. So it's not like Mexico where you have like this huge. I mean, and I'm always going to support Puerto Rico. I was there rooting for Amanda Serrano when I thought she became the face of Puerto Rican boxing. But I mean, sometimes I just got to call it what it is. I was like, comparing it to the UK and stuff. Like, I get that comparison. That's a good point, but you gotta think how big UK is or how big Mexico is compared to how Puerto Rico's a small island, So
Yeah, it is a small island, but it has a rich history and.
So I'm saying they got a rich legacy of great, phenomenal, talented fighters throughout the decades. So I don't, like I said, I just right now is a snag. Who knows? Who knows? We don't know what we still know what Xander may do because he's still growing. He may, you know what I'm saying, rise to the occasion. We gotta just only time will tell.
Yeah, I mean, if he unifies, he'll be the only one, right? He have a couple belts out at 154, and he's just going to be the target. But I mean, and the one thing I like about Xander is he wants smoke with the best, right? He said he wanted Virgil, he wants Boots, he wants everybody at 154. So listen, maybe he knows something that we don't know. I mean, listen, is it far fetched to say that he could beat the Boots? I don't know. I don't think he beats Boots, but that's just how I feel. Somebody said Berlanga. My man Jay Will said Berlanga has a star quality, but you know what's crazy? The Puerto Rican stars that Puerto Rico loves usually are born in Puerto Rico.
Exactly. Exactly.
States like,
I mean, like I said, shout out to my man Danny Garcia. That's my dog, but he wasn't getting that. He wasn't getting that same love. He's Puerto Rican, but he's a Philly fighter. You feel what I'm saying? It's different. Yeah. It's different.
Yeah. I mean, there was another guy.
They want a motherfucker from the island, and I can respect it. That's how it is. They want somebody from the island. Shit.
I mean, that's why they love Matias, because he's from there. He speaks their language. He speaks their lingo. He does everything. I mean, that's why I said it was a bad day for them. No problem, just for whatever. Moving forward, Barrios and Ryan Garcia has officially been locked in at the T-Mobile Arena, February 21st, if I'm not mistaken. Or is that what date does that say? Because I can't even look at it.
Yeah, no, February 21st.
February 21st at the T-Mobile Arena.
T-Mobile Arena. I was already looking to see what the tickets is looking like.
Man, you a boxer, you Jamal Herring, you better make a call. Finally, they got a date. Ryan's
who's promoting it? Huh? Oh, Golden Boy, Oscar and Golden Boy.
I don't know, man. It's
just and also, and the PBC, matter of fact, and the PBC. Remember, they get that joint thing. Barrios is a PBC fighter.
Yes, I mean, I think Hitchins is on that card too, if I'm not mistaken. That was the rumor. I mean, Ryan.
I mean, if you find Duarte, I can see that happening. That would make sense. You feel what I'm saying? That would make sense. I mean, that's another Golden Boy. Might as well stack it up. You feel me?
Yeah, they got to get as many in there as possible. They don't have a deal.
That's what I'm saying, though, bro. Like, there's too many fights going on. Thank God. And like you said, for once early in the year, for us to be stuck on this guy or these two not making the fight, whatever, yada, 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 this and the third.
Yeah, no, I like the fact that they're not waiting months to put good fights, and it's motivating other fighters to fight more frequently. There's a lot of expectation though in this fight for Ryan Garcia.
Listen, it's time for the next one. Everybody wants to be the face of boxing. Right now, it's actually a golden opportunity because again, Bud, he's out. We don't know what Canelo's going to do with his career, but I'm pretty sure that he's slowing down, even respectfully and rightfully so. Right now, we need the young talent to step up.
Yeah, I think that's going to be determined when Shakur fights Tio. But what I was saying was that this is a big fight for Ryan. Ryan Garcia, and again, a lot of people are going to say it's unfair. I'm with them. I don't think it is fair. I don't think it's deserved that Ryan got the title shot right after taking a loss from Rolly.
Pressure on him, bro. The pressure on him. He got to see.
It's a lot of pressure. He's got to be impressive. He's got to win.
Exactly. You got to prove the naysayers wrong.
Yeah. And again, he can't take a loss and a bad loss to Barrios and expect, to get another title shot. I mean, he took a bad loss to Rolly and was rewarded, which was crazy, right? So, getting Ryan Garcia right now a belt is a priority for these sanctioned bodies because he does sell, and that 3% looks a lot better under Ryan Garcia than a Mario Barrios. So there's a lot of pressure on Ryan Garcia right now to make it happen, especially possibly trying to get a rematch with Devin Haney, also possibly getting a fight with Conor Benn in the UK. There's a lot of money to be made for Ryan Garcia. He needs to handle the objective that's placed in front of him right now in regards to Mario Barrios. I know you think Barrios is going to win this fight, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if Ryan's keeping his, which is right with his right, if he's keeping his training and everything under wraps. But still, I mean, under you know what I'm saying, under closed circuit. But I don't know, bro. I don't see much. I don't see much. I see more of social media type stuff, but you know what I'm saying, influences. I don't see much of some training. But who knows, man? Again, Barrios can't afford to have the lackluster performances that he's been having in his past recent couple of fights. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot on line for the both of them. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan does, you know, get a victory. You know, comes in with his shit together because Ryan has the talent. Just that I always question his mental. You know what I'm saying? His mental if he actually wants to fucking box at times. But and then Mario is a good fighter, but like I said again, he'll start out strong and then just fade out during the last stretch. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you need to really rally up those rounds.
I mean, let's be honest though. Ryan is a placeholder. I mean, Barrios is the placeholder right now. He's holding that belt for Ryan to get it, bro. This is Ryan's fight to lose. I mean, it's just more valuable in Ryan's hands, and it shows by him getting an immediate title shot right after. It wasn't even a close fight. It was a putrid performance from Ryan. And all these other guys that are number one contenders or whatnot were passed on for this fight. So, I mean, it's a lot of pressure. He needs this one. And I feel like the promoters need this one as well as the sanctioning body. So we're going to see which Ryan Garcia decides to show up. Moving forward, the title of the show is Richardson Hitchins being blackballed by Dazn. So I got a call yesterday, or was it this morning or yesterday? Yesterday, from my man Jamel Herring. He said, "Yo, did you see this stuff? They're saying that Richardson Hitchins is getting blackballed, possibly by Dazn, and it was because of comments that he made saying he was a free agent in his last fight, and it was taken wrongly, or they did not like it, and now all of a sudden, it's a situation to where they're saying that Richardson Hitchins is blackballed." Now, I did my due diligence and I reached out to people behind the scenes of the Richardson Hitchins camp, and they say that shit is cap. They said, "No, this is not true. People just trying to reach out and get a story. Richardson Hitchins has some things on the table and is going to have a big 2026." Jamel, have you been you've been telling me you've gotten some?
We got the video, and then we seen the video though from Eddie Hearn himself who said the shit though.
Eddie Hearn.
This is after, like I said, I heard this from people on my end. You know what I'm saying, talking about it. The same day I spoke to you. You did your due diligence. You went to the camp. You heard whatever from there, and then like an hour or so later, we see Eddie Hearn pop up on fucking social media, basically saying the same shit I was telling you about though.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're gonna play that Eddie Hearn video right now.
Duarte is on that card. Have you re-signed?
No, it's not. I don't believe it's done completely, but I'm not sure if that fight's on the card. We haven't been involved in those conversations.
So you haven't re-signed Richard?
No, we haven't. We were working with him to get him on the card, but Dazn, again, things happened in the past, decided they didn't want him on the card. They wanted Keyshawn Davis on the card, and that's what happened then. Let's see if Dazn want him on February 21st. Listen, we've got Dalton Smith. If he wants to unify, he can fight Dalton Smith at Hillsborough.
Wow. He didn't pull no punches. He said Dazn doesn't want him on the card. He said some things. I mean, I've seen what they said that he said, and I didn't see it being that bad.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was a profanity about, you know what I'm saying, fuck Bill Haney, fuck David Haney. I don't know what exactly it was either, because I had to look back at it on myself, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't, I mean, I get it. He said that he was a free agent, yada yada yada. I don't know if he offended or rubbed people the wrong way. I don't know. But again, obviously something offended somebody over there for them to be like, to pull him off the card happening at the end of this month. And on top of that, Eddie Hearn said he hasn't, you know, reached out about re-signing him either. So it's like right now he's a man without a home right now.
So basically, they're saying Dazn is the ones that had a problem with him. It was Dazn.
These networks are the ones paying for these fights, bro. I'm saying.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I seen what he said, I wasn't really a situation that I was like, okay, but maybe they had a deal in place. Maybe they had some type of verbal agreement. And when he said what he said, didn't realize that was going to piss him off. Maybe he thought that would give him leverage in regards to possibly getting more out of the situation, and they took it as if, F you, because that's crazy. When Eddie Hearn says pretty much he's staying away because Dazn personally does not want him, and they rather have done.
That says a lot, bro. When the
That's
promoter doesn't want to touch you, says a lot.
Yeah, no, that's crazy, man. I feel for
and you have a title, and the promoter don't want to touch you. And like I was told, the zones also, you know what I'm saying, this is what I was told. They also was, inform other promoters not to, not to rock with it.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So I don't know what the fuck he did.
I mean, I seen the commentary. It can't be the commentary. Something had to have transpired.
I don't know what the fuck motherfucker had to do this for a network. A network be like, no, pull you off a car and then tell other promoters not to touch you. You see, Eddie Hearn, he was like, he was trying to, like, it looked like it was. You can see his face said it all, but he was trying to, just give enough without saying too much on his own behalf. Feel me?
He clearly said it. He said Dazn. Like he didn't say anybody else. But it's crazy. It's a Blackballed when there's a lot of people calling out Hitchins. It's not like he can't, like he's a nobody that nobody wants to fight. People want to see him. And it's unfortunate that we've been waiting. But it was alleged that he's on that against Duarte, in February 21st on that card. So I don't know what's going down. He hasn't signed, but that's the rumor. So I'm not sure. That is kind of wild, man. And again, you seen him going back and forth with Devin Haney. He said, I want to fight you. And that's what he said too. He said, fuck Devin Haney, fuck Bill Haney. That's what he said on that particular one. And Devin actually had words for him.
Man, shit, fuck that. It's like the people had words for him. And motherfuckers just tired of hearing about this shit, bro.
What are you talking about?
Him and Devin were arguing last night, and Devin was like, "Look, you always calling out somebody, but when the time to actually make the fights happen, the shit still never happened." And Devin had a whole list of motherfucking names that I'm like, And then you gotta start looking into this. I'm started looking into it more. The people, even the fans, are basically turning against my man and are fed up. So I don't know, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna read you some of the conversation between Richardson Hitchins and Devin Haney. So Richardson Hitchins pulled out. He said, I made right around 7 figures to fight Kambosos. Why would I go backwards and fight for $700,000? Devin Haney responded and said, why didn't you take the fight with Keyshawn for $2 million? Apparently he was offered $2 million for Keyshawn Davis and did not take it. I don't know how true that is, but that's what Devin Haney has put out there.
But then if you look, he followed. Come on, bro, you gotta read that. He followed up, basically confirming that he asked for fucking $2.53 million for Keyshawn Davis. Like, and I was told, I'm not saying, it is what it is, but like what I was always told with shit like that is some fighters price them, when you price yourself out, it's still good. People take it as a duck. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro, $2.53 million. Like, not saying Keyshawn ain't, but like, bro, fucking some fighter go $3 million.
Yeah, I mean, he is. People do want to see him fight, though. I mean, people want to. I mean, at least I've seen a lot of fighters call him out.
$3 million. What are people in the comments, yo? Come on, bro.
I mean, listen, they have a great management team.
And then they say he was willing to take less to fight our guy Jermaine Ortiz. What's that say, bro? What's that say?
I don't know. You tell me. I mean,
yeah. That's enough, bro. That's the rumor, though. That's the rumor. Though. Like I said, I don't like. We ain't in the negotiation. We're not in the negotiating. But I'm like, yo, it's not. But like when you keep putting out statements though, and people start to dissect the shit, like, yo, just stay off the motherfucking internet, bro, because you digging yourself a hole and it's unnecessary.
I mean, he gotta stay relevant. That's what these kids do. Somebody saying fight Russell. He's ducking everybody. $3 million is wild. I mean,
yeah, I was saying, talk to the people, man. Ask the people in the comments what they think of that shit, yo. Like $2.53 million for Keyshawn, but you're willing to take far less to fight Jermaine Ortiz?
I mean, he did. I mean, like I said, what I heard from the camps was he wants big names. He doesn't want to but that's what I heard. He might be fighting.
I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not taking nothing under no million.
Yeah, you bougie, son. Nothing.
Nah, bro. You want to take then that 700 for Jermaine, and Jermaine's still a tough. We know he's still, you know what I'm saying, a tough outer for anybody. But bro, how does that look? Oh, if I fucking if I in order for me to fight Keyshawn, I need fucking 3 M's. But I will settle for less. I will settle for far less of a fraction to go fight. What's that say, bro? What's that say? How they gonna look at you?
Do you think he's overestimating his value or his team is because of the win?
I think it's a bit of both of everything that you could put in that circle, bro.
I mean, he beat the biggest name that he could have beaten, which is Kambosos. Maybe
get the fuck out of the computer, dog. Get off the computer, dog.
Oh, me?
Yeah,
I'm just saying, maybe he's overestimating it.
Go hang up, man. You sick for the night, bro. You sick for the night. Let me take over for the night. I got it, y'all. We're gonna just you know what I'm saying, just
what did I say?
Slide Norbs. Yo, the biggest name. Come on, man. Like, I mean,
that's the biggest name.
Kambosos is a champion. He was a champion, but like bro, when you start asking for that type of money, I mean, no offense, but you got to have your resume. That's when your resume started being stacked with multiple, you know what I'm saying, multiple champions on the resume. You feel what I'm saying? And then you put you saying you putting asses in seats. You fighting at the Garden, but you fighting in the big room at the Garden. You know,
taking shots, dude.
Nah, it's the truth. You know this yourself though. When you it's business. When you put asses in seats, you making the network, bro. There's nothing also. You making the networks happy. They're not going to sit there and tell you we don't want him on his card. Think about it. If you're making the networks happy. Despite we don't see my man Adrian Broner doing way far less work. I mean, more worse shit ever out there. But AB was making the networks happy because motherfuckers was still tuning in. It's the business. Yeah. When you got the network saying take him off this card, we don't want him. What you think you can go ask for 2.53 million? Where you getting it from then? If the network's only ain't trying to provide it, don't even want you on the card, bro. Think about it.
Yeah, my man Ivan Chief says Hitchins talk too much for a person who fights nobody. Yeah, I mean, you're right. I mean, it's tough.
That's why I fuck with the chat. It's not so much basically on our personal, you know what I'm saying, preference, whatever. But when the when the people, because these people in the chat are fans. When the fans, like I said, the fans have a voice. The fans, you know what I'm saying, their opinion does matter because they have to give in to buying the product. They're the ones, you know what I'm saying, they're the ones who's at home tuning in to get the viewership up. They're the ones out there buying the tickets to fill up the motherfucking arenas.
Yeah. My man El says heavily overestimating star power. Yeah, he is. He definitely is. I mean, it's unfortunate. But again, he has a really good management team with Sean Connolly.
That's part of it. I mean, Sean, I'm saying he has a lot of good. He has a lot of you know what I'm saying, fighters under his stable, but that doesn't mean that they're all going to transpire into, you know what I'm saying, fucking superstars. Not saying Rich won't. Not saying that, but I'm saying Rich got to start stacking that resume where they can't deny him. That's all I'm really saying. You got to start. You can't, like, out the gate, you want 2.5. Because think about it. You get 2.53 million, you're not going backwards. That means you got to keep, you know, your purses go up. Especially if you win, your purse is going to keep going up. So the networks are like, hold up, we're going to pay all this money. You got to fight some motherfuckers, some you know what I'm saying, some motherfuckers that may have that look like even had a glimpse of beating you. We're not going to feed you no more tomato cans if you ask for $2.53 million.
Yeah. My man I've been chilling says Hitchins and Keyshawn both calling for Haney, but fighting 140-pound fighters. Everybody's calling for Haney. They want that good. They want that big look. I mean, you know, it is what it is. My man says Kambosos isn't a big win anymore. He's a gatekeeper now. Yeah, but he's still popular.
But he's only, but no, there's none of disrespect, but he's popular where we're at in his home country. That's it.
Yeah. Can
you get him the headline in the fucking States?
No.
Unless he's headlining against somebody that's an up and coming rising star. That's the only time he can he's on that headline. Let's be real, bro.
But that's what they did with Hitchins. That's what they felt.
That was the start, and then from there, what we got since then? You still got to build like I said, that is a champion. That's a unified, you know what I'm saying, champion. He despite what you may want to say, he beat T.O., he unified, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He went on to defend the titles. He fought Devin Haney, but it's like at the same time, that's just one name though. Where's the list of names of champions? When you got a list, when you got a fucking resume that's stacked, you can go to the table and ask that type of money, bro.
Yeah. He said Lemos damn near killed Hitchins, and he keeps talking like he's the man. I mean, listen, bro. People are annoyed by him. That means money. He understands that. Same thing with Berlanga, and they're managed by the same individuals. You know, Berlanga annoyed a lot of people. You know, and you know, it got him to make about $11 million, which is crazy. So Hitchins rather lose to his mandatory than fight top competition. Damn.
That's Haney what I'm saying. And you run the rest of it. You run the risk of losing somebody. Not saying they bad, but they're unknown. And then you could have had opportunity to fight this big name and this big name, and who knows? You could have beat these motherfuckers to get the money that you asked for. But you fuck around and run the risk of fighting that somebody that we don't know for less. And then what? And then Luke. You know, come on, bro.
Rich, Coach E, man, there's a lot of haters. I'm on your side. I'm Team Hitchins. I'm Team Africa. I ain't trying to hear this shit. I'm just trying to get to the truth. Berlanga not scared to fight.
We just want to see my man fight. That's it. I don't understand about, like I said, if he feel like he did, this is what he's worth. That's his right. That is his right, bro. No one can tell him. No one can take that from him. That's his right. It takes a lot to become a world champion. It's hard. But it's hard. It's harder to keep. You know what I'm saying? To keep the title, because again, when people see you get those titles, they're gonna expect more from you, bro. That's just it. It's not about nobody. It's not about nobody. You know what I'm saying? Want to see his downfall. We want to see him in good fights because he can fight. But at the same time, it's like, yo, when these big names be pressing you, people feel like there's always something. You know what I'm saying? Always something on why this fight or that fight can't happen, bro.
Yeah. I mean, listen, we can't. It's not fair to only critique Tank, right? And not critique. Everybody got to get the same type of critique. So I'm definitely with you. But you know. I mean, listen, he wanted a T.O. fight. He didn't get it. Shakur got it. That's what I was told. And, you know, he's looking for a name. He's looking for that quality name.
Keyshawn Davis, a quality name. Jermaine Ortiz still a quality name. Like Gary Russell, quality name. Okay, come on, bro. There's quality names out there that actually Gary Russell actually called him out. We ain't hear shit. Y'all gotta stop. We're not picking and choosing. I'm just saying though, these are quality names, but it's like, yo, who the fuck you want to fight Floyd? Like, what's up?
Remember, guys, we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Twitch, Twitter X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's nothing.
9 p.m. every Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
T.O. did step in the ring, bro. And they both got the same manager.
Yep. So my man Chief says Africa cool. He just talks too much after this fight with Cambosis. T.O. stepped in the ring to challenge Hitchins, but Hitchins calls Haney. Make that make sense? Yeah, I don't know. I actually put in the call-in number down here in the chat if anybody wants to call in. Remember, guys, we're live with the callers Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern. I mean, I like Hitchins, man. I just want to see him be great, man. You know. Hitchins said Gary got to get his name up. That's scary. He did. He said it on our show. Hitchins said he got to get his name up. But, you know, I mean, it's got to be a thin line. It is a thin line between all that. But, you know, hopefully, he does that fight and possibly gets another big fight lined up. I mean, I don't know. I like how raw and real y'all are. When you get bigger, please don't switch. Oh, absolutely not. You know, we ain't got no chill button.
Norv's trying to, like, I mean, I get it. Me and Norv be cool. A lot of people, I just got to be real with the shit. Like, I fuck with Coach E and him. Coach E's a good dude. I think Coach E's a hell of a trainer. He's a hell of a trainer, hell of a guy. But it's like, yo, it's hard. It's just hard to. Can't go out, you know what I'm saying? It's not anybody even defending, but it's like you gotta just call it how you see it. I call it from the way y'all see it as well. Like, bro, you've been called out by some good names. It's like, but it's always something that prevents this shit from happening.
My man Jay says it's some jealous vibe. Sounds like he wants to be Haney. Every interview I should be where Haney is.
Somebody just posted. Somebody went back and somebody went back today and dug deep from one of I guess Haney quoted one of his old tweets, and it says all about Haney done got Rich's girl type shit. It's also some female type shit. Like,
wait, what?
Yeah, bro. I'm a fonder. You know, like I said, I was like, God damn. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, Devin Haney has great taste in women. That I will say, I'm phenomenal.
He said, Devin Haney. This is back in June because I had to go back to my reply. I said, God damn. He said, mind you, he doing all this because I fucked his bitch. It's not about boxing.
Wait, Hitchins fucked Haney's bitch or Haney fucked?
No, Haney. Devin got his.
Damn.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Jesus Christ, guys are fucking their bitches. They're all hoes, my guy. Damn. I don't think my man Hitchens ain't. Man, come on, man. I ain't gonna lie though. Haney be stacking. He got a good resume. I done seen some of the ones he done took down. I just got this text from ESPN Ringside. David Benavidez will attempt to become a 3-division world champion when he moves up to challenge WBA and WBO cruiserweight champion Gilberto Ramirez on May 2nd in Vegas. Yeah, I mean, David is on a mission, and then I heard he also said he's ready to fight. What's his name? Bivol Better Beef. He wants to fight Better Beef, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. We got to get Iceman Scully back on. One of Better Beef's trainers. We got to get some info on that fight. Like when is that actually happening or whatnot? Because Better Beef is getting old, bro. Like, when's the rematch, the Bivol, or when's the Better Beef fight? But apparently they agreed online to fight. But you know, Benavidez, I don't see anybody beating Benavidez, man.
Nah.
He's really like that, bro.
Yeah, he shot him on guy David. No, I don't see nobody fucking with David.
You know what kills me about when people mention David Benavidez, and I like Benavidez. You know, people may say, "Oh, you're a Canelo fan." You're like, but I don't care. Benavidez is a dog. But what I don't understand is why isn't Benavidez frequently mentioned in the top 10 pound for pound list? Like, he should be up there, in my opinion, at least the top 7. This guy doesn't just beat people; he beats them into submission. Like, it's terrible how he destroys people, and he just makes them look small. The activity, the combination punching, underrated defender. Why is it that more people don't frequently talk about David Benavidez being in the elite?
He had too many haters just because he wanted to fight Canelo. Let's be real.
That's why, really.
Let's be real, bro. This is boxing.
I love Canelo. Canelo's my favorite fighter, but I'm not gonna knock Benavidez. He's phenomenal.
You seen on Friday?
I don't know what just happened.
We got how we got attacked by Tank. You seen what happened on Friday? How we got attacked over just for mentioning Tank. That's how fans are, bro. So you imagine with Canelo. Think about it. Am I lying?
Worse. Tank fans are worse.
Bro, Canelo got some fans. I think rightfully so too. Not saying all his fans like that. It's just like all the Tank's fans are not like that either. But like, if you got a huge following, you're gonna have a big percentage that's gonna you know what I'm saying, not your accomplishments because you want to fight their favorite fighter, bro. That's what I'm saying.
And listen, Benavidez is like that, man. I mean, he talks a lot of shit. His dad talks a lot of shit. I know people get, and he's not Mexican per se. He's Mexican, but he's Ecuadorian and Mexican, born in the States, and you know how that goes. But Benavidez should be mentioned along in my opinion, the top 5, top 7 fighters. I got Bivol edged in front of him, but that's just because he Better Beef. But I would not be mad if somebody had Better Beef over Bivol in the pound for pound list. I think he's that good. He is that dominant. How many guys have you seen as dominant as Benavidez has been?
It's rare.
And I'm talking about even right now. Like,
it's rare. It's rare.
Yeah. Yeah, it's unbelievable how people do not give David Benavidez.
Shit, I don't know. I think the last one, maybe when Loma after the Salido loss, when he was just running through everybody.
Yeah, but it's not even just run through. He makes people quit. He breaks their will. Like,
maybe can we say Bam?
Bam is just fucking nasty, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Can we say Bam?
That's the best Puerto Rican fighter in the world right there. For those that don't know, I made him a Puerto Rican. So yes, Bam Rodriguez is Puerto Rican. He should be at the top. Absolutely. I mean, he should definitely.
Here we go.
You know what? I got my top 5, my top 10 pound for pound list. I got Tio on there. And that's another guy. Why don't people put Teofimo up there? Teofimo is probably one of the most gifted fighters I've ever seen.
Bro, I don't really be caring for them pound for pound lists, bro. That's
terrible.
It's all about personal opinion, man.
But come on, how can you not have Benavidez and Teofimo Lopez in the top 10? Like how? How is that even possible? It's impossible. I just don't get it. A resume. I mean, think about it. Benavidez, what do you mean resume? He beat Boo Boo. He beat what's the guy's name from Cuba? I mean, come on, man, stop. He's listen. I get it. He's trying to get everybody. He beat Caleb Plant.
He got Killer Plant. I'm going by champions. He got Anthony Durrell on there. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, he beat breaks off him. Like, come on, guys. Like, yeah, I don't get it. I just thought Melly Mel, when you going to CT? I think he leaves this week, no?
Thursday.
Bivol is better than Better Beef.
My face, I'm over here losing this damn weight.
Now, you know what? Let's shout out my man Jamal. He's in training camp, getting ready for a fight, and he still has time to talk to the people. This is why you're the people's champ. Bam is a demon. Absolutely stud. That guy's different. They shit on Tio and David. I got Tio and David in my top 10 easily. I don't got. You know what? People say, who would you remove? Javante. That's who I'm going to remove. How the hell do you have Javante up there? He's not beating. He's not even beating top competition. But that's who I would take out.
So yeah, I mean, like I said, it's popularity. I don't know, like sometimes popularity because if somebody's just pointing out a resume and you just gave a good some names on the resume, and like that's a personal opinion. This is what it is.
And listen, no disrespect. Canelo's my favorite fighter, but Canelo's not running to that fight. He's not sitting there like let's get it on. You know what I mean? He's a dangerous man. And for the size, his size, the way he throws his punches is absolutely crazy. I watched him on a speed drill the other day, and you couldn't even see his hands moving. Like I was like, yo, to be that big and to be that fast. At first, I was like, Better Beef was gonna be a problem for him. Then I thought about it, Jamal, and I was like, for nothing, he may stop Better Beef. And Better Beef I don't think he's ever been stopped. But David, if they fight,
that'd be a huge. That motherfucker got a chin though.
Oh my, yeah, but his age, but
yeah,
straightforward.
He hit the 40 mark.
He goes straight forward. He kind of slowed up when he fought Bivol, but David doesn't. He doesn't back down, bro. And he's throwing them in bunches. So I don't know, man. David might be in the top. He might be number 1 soon. I agree with you. Just saying why people don't put him on the pound. It's insane. It is absolutely disgusting that David Benavidez is not in the top 7 pound for pound list. And if he's not there, you're a retard. Speed kills, speed power. Yep. But anyways, we actually had another
time. Hit him with the jail.
With the what?
Jail.
My man Keyshawn Davis had a video drop. I don't remember.
Walking forward, leaning back was jail.
Make sure you guys tune in this Saturday night. Jamel Herring will be fighting on the BKFC on the Dazn. As long as you got a paid subscription, you should be able to watch the fight. My man going bare knuckles. So make sure we cheer my guy on. And every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're here.
Yeah.
Are we gonna be there? Are you gonna be on Friday night? Because I know you got to do the weigh-in.
I think I should be good Friday because I don't fucking hate and be back to my normal self. So I don't know about the Wednesday show, y'all. Because again, that's the part that I'm trying to be. Well, shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was a pound over today. You just won't know. I'm not how to make the weight without killing myself. But you gotta drink your water. People, drink your water. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm just water loading right now.
Drink no coconut water. Just saying.
Drink your water. I was a pound 0.2 this morning over the weight, so I was cool. But
he said David can only fight whoever is willing to sign. Don't fault him there. But when he was at 168, everyone told him and sent to push the issue for the Mondo. I mean, listen, he's a beast. He is a beast. My man L's in the building. No coconut water, right? Whatever you do, no coconut water. How you feel when Matias got put to sleep? That motherfucker got no defense. The real boogeyman was Triple G. All that boogeyman stuff. Nah, the boogeyman. You know who the real boogeyman is, Kevin Jackson? It's David Benavidez. He's the real boogeyman. I'm sorry, bro. He's the boogeyman. Bro, who's the last fight he fought when he fought at cruiserweight and he was beating the ever living shit out of him? And I was looking at him and he made dude quit, bro. And he went up in weight. I mean, that's a bad man. But let's talk about. We were mentioning Keyshawn Davis. This video dropped to Keyshawn Davis addressing the Bomac camp and why he left. We always wanted answers, but he actually answered it in this video. Let's play it.
You had a lot of success with Bomac, who's probably at the top of the game. Why no Bomac in your corner anymore?
Honestly, like, I love Bomac enough. I got love for them. Like, I just seen Terrence Crawford yesterday in the gym, gave him a handshake, say what's up, champ. You know what I'm saying? He came out here, I guess, to watch the core workout. And I still got love for those guys, man. Like, for real, Jamie Love. Coach Saul texted me the other day saying that he gonna try to come out to the fight. And he was texting me game plans, how I can get ready for this fight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm expecting the team. Well, I know Saul still got love for me as well, man. And I just hope that, just because that I feel like I decided to move forward with my home team that I came up with, a team that I've been knowing for over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? I hope that, B&B can accept that. Also, I would like to say, once they won that fight with Canelo, and I'm just like, damn, man, Omaha doing their thing. They came up together. They didn't start off as a powerful team, but they grew into that. So that inspired me to do that with my home team as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow, like, okay, I know I got enough knowledge to win in a ring. Like, I've been to the Olympics and I'm 13-0. I became a world champion. I got a lot to learn, but I also learned a lot in pros. So I would love for my home team to, be premature now, but years to come, they be like, yo, this Norfolk team is amazing. You know what I'm saying? So Bomac and them really inspired me to just do that for myself. You know what I'm saying? So it was never really like no hard feelings towards Bomac or B&B. It was just like I got inspired by what they done, and I just wanted to do it for myself.
I think it's a great answer. I don't think it's true, but I think it's a great answer. I'm gonna be honest.
It's mature. It's mature.
Very good answer. I did peep though that he didn't. He kind of he said he mentioned a couple people saying they want to be at the fight, but we all do know that Bomac had some things to say. He actually came. He texted Jamal while we were on the show and said something about his integrity. I can't speak on that man's integrity, something like that. And there was rumors of them being upset at each other, but I'm glad to see Keyshawn is handling things differently. He does look happy. He looks ecstatic in camp. He looks like he's in good shape. I mean, what do you feel about what Keyshawn Davis had to say about Bomac and friends?
It was a respectable response. I can't knock it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Only that you know. So like I said, I know every individual in that circle, but only those individuals know what that relationship is like today. My man Esau, like I shot to my man. That's why I love Esau. That's my guy. He's always gonna be supportive. He supports me. That's what I'm saying. Bomac hit me up earlier. Me and Bo cool. Red always gonna be my big bro. Bud, that's my guy. So man, like I said, they show love. Then you just take it for what it is. He wants to do his own thing. You can't stop somebody from wanting to do their own thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I like this version of Keyshawn in regards to how he's handling stuff and how he's saying stuff. It is unfortunate what transpired with him and
yeah, I can't be mad if he's saying he bringing in his old team that brought him up. I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's only going to be bad if they don't become successful. Then people are going to critique him and tell him how he's a jackass for leaving B&B. But he did, he was very complimentary. Not so much when it came to what's his face, but
what's his face?
To Bomac. He kind of just he didn't really say much about him. You know what I mean? No, I'm just saying. He didn't really say much about him, so I don't know. We'll take that, whatever. I'm trying. This is just breaking news just now. I wanted to pull it up. It hasn't pulled up yet on my page. Give me a second. I just sent it. But Oscar De La Hoya has said that he's officially moving on from the Boots Ennis versus Virgil Ortiz fight. Oscar De La Hoya says he is officially, and the source of boxing is reporting that Oscar De La Hoya says he is officially moving on from Virgil Ortiz with Jordan Ennis. Eddie did not call me, so I am moving on. Sheesh. Jeez. What's going on? Well, what's going to happen now? I mean, Jamel said,
I'm not holding my breath. Next, moving on. Moving on. We already spoke on it. Moving on.
Dude, that sucks, dude. I'm not going to lie. Like, I really wanted to see that fight. Like, why are you doing this to us right now, bro? Like, why now? Why are you doing this to us? We all want this fight, but officially, Oscar said Eddie didn't call him. Shout out to the source of boxing for bringing that up. Go back to my first or second comment of the night tonight. Oh man, that's bullshit. I'm pissed. I'm not gonna lie. That really pissed me off, man. I'm about to pull up the post for you guys right now, real quick. But yeah, I just seen the post right now via Instagram. Pull it up for you guys. Well, give me a second. Man, that sucks, dude. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is one of the fights I want to see. I'm a big Virgil fan. So if that doesn't happen, what's next for Virgil? Let's start off with that. If he doesn't fight him, what is next for Virgil? Does he go for a belt? Does he fight Xander Zayas? What do you think he does? Talking to you, buddy. So here it is, right? Moving on. See it? It says moving on. Let me just take the top banner off real quick. It says right here, and put this off. Moving on. I don't want that. Look at that. It's a source of boxing. Oscar De La Hoya says he is officially moving on from the Virgil Ortiz fight versus Jerome Ennis fight. Eddie did not call him. That, not gonna lie, my man. Not gonna lie, that does not make me happy. I'm not happy at all with that. But I mean, where does Virgil go and where does Boots go at this point?
You just said it earlier, but they both have options.
Oh, they have a lot of options, yeah. Probably the biggest name at 154.
That's it. Go get them belts. Go get them belts. Go get them belts and come back later. Go get them belts. That's all I can say. Go get them belts.
If you're Virgil, do you think he makes a mega fight with a Xander Zayas, which I think could be a bit?
You have to make a mega fight with somebody. They're both gonna have to make mega fights with somebody because people gonna be like, yo, if y'all not fighting each other, y'all better be fighting somebody big. Simple as that.
Yeah. Bakram, and let's say Bakram and Boots and Xander versus Virgil Ortiz, I think would be something crazy. I would love to see that. But yeah, breaking news, man. Oscar just put that out there. So, for those that don't know, that sucks, dude. I'm not gonna lie, he having bad news. Jamel, what are we gonna do?
I respect you, bro, because you becoming like a fan, but I just be like I've been around it so long.
I am a fan.
No, I'm saying you becoming like a fan. Like, oh, that's like I've been around it so long. I do not be surprised when this shit be happening, bro. I do not be surprised.
Oh my god, that sucks, bro. I'm sorry. It's just I'm over here sitting here like, damn, bro. It literally just popped up on my timeline. I was like, nah, bro. Nah, not right now. Why are we doing this right now? You know what I mean? But whatever. You got what do you got? What's left on the schedule for this training camp?
Just to fucking maintain and make the damn weight on Fridays.
That's it.
That's it. All my hard work, all my hard training was done last week. Nah.
So you ready? You hydrated? You're a pound and a half off.
I'm gonna be this mother go drink this water right now. Shit. And then I'm gonna go run.
You're gonna drink this water. So water is what makes you lose weight.
Water, hell yeah, because your body's like a sponge. And you keep if you know what I'm saying, if you try to deplete your body of water, it's gonna try to hold on everything just so your ass can live and survive. But if you keep giving it water, it's gonna allow it just to let it release, you know what I'm saying, release all the toxins in your body and everything.
I ain't mad at that, my brother. I ain't mad at that. But I guess on that note, I'll let you go. I think we covered everything that we need to cover tonight. Remember, every Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern time. We will be live with my main man, Jamel Herring. I don't know. Jamel said this Wednesday might not be good, but if that's the case, I will find a replacement just for that night because we got to keep the ball rolling. It's looking good all over the internet right now. Even YouTube is starting to rock with us. We can't just stop. Can't stop till you get enough. Come on. You know what I mean? No? Was rocking with that?
No, I was reading what El was saying. It'd be a bummer if they only fight once, but
Well, you really bummer if one of them both. I mean, yeah, whatever. But on that note, man, we're gonna wrap it up. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms at StreetStarNORBE, at Jamel Herring. That's Twitter, X, Instagram, all of that good stuff. Make sure you rock with us and tune in. We will have a show Wednesday. Hopefully, Jamel is on board that night and Friday as well.
It'll be half dead. It'll be half dead.
and make sure y'all tune in Saturday night on the Zone to see my man.
They want me to do it, man. They want me, I'm gonna be like half dead this month. They want me to do a photo shoot on Thursday, looking crazy.
all good, man. But yeah, let my man get some rest. We out of here, man. Appreciate you, man. My guy.